Hello and welcome to this Pilates practice where we are going to be feeling, exploring and connecting with our own body as always. So coming to the front of the mat, feet hip width distance apart, circling the arms up overhead, fingers interlaced, palms pressing up to the ceiling. Stretch over to the right, bending at the body, feeling that stretch in the left side. Circling around and down. Back up to center, over to the left, circling, back to center, twice more on either side in your own time. Back to center. Drop the arms either side of the body. Roll the shoulders up and back. Circle the arms up in this mountain pose. Palms pressed together. Forward fold. Fingertips touching the ground or on blocks. Half forward fold. Hands on the shins. Palms pressed into the mat. Step back with the right foot. Step back with the left foot. Plank pose. Coming all the way down onto your mat, feet pressed into the mat, up into a cobra. Dropping the head, tucking the toes under, lifting the knees, coming up into a downward facing dog. Walk out your dog, rock side to side if that feels good. Stillness in your downward dog. Step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward. Forward fold, half forward fold. Circle the arms up and overhead. Arms either side of the body. This time, right arm comes up and over, dropping that right arm overhead. Left hand going along your thigh, coming back to center. Repeat on the other side. Left arm up and overhead. Coming back. Twice more on either side. Breathing naturally. Not forcing anything here. Allowing your body to just move how it feels that it needs to move right now. Circle the arms up, palms together, coming down into a forward fold. Half forward fold, shins or fingertips to the mat. Step back this time with the left foot, step back with the right. Plank pose, coming down into a cobra. Tuck the toes under, lifting up, downward facing dog. Finding stillness in your downward dog, stretching out, looking back in between your legs, head between both of your arms. This is not a resting pose by any stretch of the imagination. Step the right foot forward, left foot forward. Forward fold, half forward fold. Circle the arms up and over, bringing the palms to your chest. Circle the arms again, coming into a chair pose. Shifting that booty back, weight in the heels. Lift your toes to feel that, and then drop your toes, just so you can see where the weight is shifting to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back up, circle the arms down. We're gonna go down into that chair pose again. Coming back up. Once more, chair pose. Folding over into a forward fold, half forward fold. Step back with the right, left. This time come up into an upward facing dog, lifting the thighs off the mat, looking ahead on the palm of your hands. Flip the feet back into a downward facing dog. One more round of those. Step the left foot forward, then the next. Forward fold, half forward fold. Circle the arms, palms in front of the chest. Take a breath there. Circle the arms, sit back in your chair, hold it here. Bend a bit lower, get low, get low. Circle the arms, stand up. Circle the arms up, palms together, forward fold, half forward fold. Step back with the left, then the right. Chaturanga, coming up, upward facing dog or cobra. Choose what one works best for you. Downward facing dog. From here, lift the right leg, step that right foot forward, spin onto that back left foot, warrior one pose, hips facing forward, knee over ankle. If it doesn't get there, all good. Shifting the body forward, arms up. Bring the arms either side of the body, like so. Angel wing arms, circle back up. Once more. Back up. And on the next one, I want you to straighten the front leg, bend at the back if that feels good. Bend the knee, arms back overhead. Once more, straight leg. Angel arms. Arms overhead. Circle the arms down, step back, downward facing dog. Repeating on the other side, left leg up, left foot forward, spin onto that back foot. Circle the arms up into that warrior one, hips facing forward. Two with the knees bent with those angel arms. Next time, straighten that leg, bend at the arms. Once more. Arms up, circle the hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Shifting forward, plank pose, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Flip the feet into a downward facing dog. Either step back with one foot or jump to the front of the mat with both. Forward fold, half forward fold. Circle the arms up overhead, palms in front of the chest. Coming into a tree pose. So place the sole of the right foot on your thigh. Now you might find that depending on what you're wearing, it might stick, it might not. Sometimes with leggings, it's difficult to keep it there. You can also have your foot just hovering where your ankle is as well. So don't worry if you can't get it all the way up here. Continue to practice. Just make sure that it's not pressed or putting any pressure on your knee. So you want it on that inner left thigh. Arms overhead. Palms in front of the chest, back to center. Foot back to the mat. Other side, tree pose. Balancing on one leg. Allow yourself to embrace this moment. Allow yourself to celebrate your mind and your body for what you're doing right now. Arms overhead. palms in front of the chest, foot down to the mat. Circle the arms up overhead, forward fold, half forward fold, jump back. If you jump forward, plank pose, chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra. Lifting the right leg, step that right leg forward, 90 degrees with that back foot. Let's come into a warrior two. Arms stretched out, looking beyond that, your index finger, arms behind the back in a T shape. Arms up overhead, straighten that front leg. Back down with a bend. 2 and 3. Bend that leg. Place the right forearm on your right thigh, on your right thigh, and lift the left arm up and overhead. If you want to take it one step further, place the palm of your hand on the mat, spider fingertips, palms pressed into the mat. Also, you can have them on a block. All good. Looking up and over, looking down, choice is yours. Let's reverse the warrior. Up and over. Coming down into a low lunge. Step back, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg lifted, forward. Warrior two pose. Arms out into that T. Straighten the front leg. Arms up, connecting, palms connecting. 2 and 3. Coming back, forearm on that thigh. Arm overhead. Remember, pick your choice. Palm pressed down on a block or spider fingers. Reverse. Circle the arms down. Low lunge. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Coming back into a downward facing dog. Begin to walk your hands towards the back of the mat, towards your feet. And we're gonna come into a malasana squat. So toes out slightly to the side of your mat. Coming down as low as you can. You can also sit on a block here if you prefer. Palms pressed together at the front of the chest, looking ahead. Your heels may be lifted, your heels may be down. Pressing your elbows in between your legs. Looking up. Lift up. Stand up. Palms, fingers connect. Come back down into that malasana squat. We're gonna do 6 of these. And you might hear your knees. I know I'm hearing mine. Allow your arms to just flow however they want within this movement. Once more. Just begin to move around on your mat here in your malasana squat. Bring your palms to the mat, straighten the legs, and begin to walk your hands back out into that downward facing dog. From here, drop your knees to the mat and come up on to your knees. So we're gonna do camel pose. So with camel pose, tuck the toes under. Depending on where you are in your yoga journey, you might have your feet flat, but for this, I'll tuck the toes under. Palms of the hands behind on the top of your booty and your lower back. Arm up overhead, place it on your back heel. You may just stay here. If you feel you want to do the other side, place the other hand on the other heel. Looking up, chin down. As you come up, place one hand back, place the other hand back. Come down onto your back. Roll down. Legs stretched out along your mat for a moment, palms pressed into the ground. Bring your right leg in. Place your hands around your shin. Bring the right leg over to the left side for a spinal stretch. Looking over onto the right side, that knee to the left. Coming back to center and switching sides. Feeling that stretch and twist within the spine. Back to center. Now we're just going to stay in Shavasana, corpse pose, for a minute or so. So just allow your feet to flop either side of the body, palms facing up, lowering your gaze, keeping your eyes open or closing your eyes. The choice is yours. Now you can continue to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you would like. That's it for this yoga practice. Thank you so, so much for being here with me and practicing. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you do and share your thoughts with a comment. Continue to feel, explore and connect with your body. Thank you.